So it's me, your little boy, Key Samson. So I have something special for us today. What happened when you lie to a choosing? We have a lot of people who know particularly that we are nice, we are good. Things are, we are too good, we are too nice as a choosing, and many of them prefer to use our kindness, our caring, as our weakness, not knowing that there are some consequences, some repercussion that follow that kindness, that gentleness, that nice. The truth is this: whenever you lie to a choosing one, I'm not talking about those who fake whom they are not. Whenever you lie to a choosing one, you end up facing a lot of calamities. Believe me, you end up facing a lot of calamities. So if you are up there, you are choosing, maybe within you, particularly there is someone up there who hurt you. A lot of them are going through a lot. Many of them are going through many calamities. Just that they will never tell you what they are going through. That is why you will never design the beauty of a car from the inside without entering from the outside without entering the inside. What does that mean? Is this: never you divine the beauty of a home without entering inside to know how the inside is. You know what I'm saying? It's a parable. So a lot of people are publicly looking good, but secretly going through a lot. Believe me, going through a lot. Because whenever you try to lie to a choosing because you want to benefit something from him, or you want to profit something from him, you want to use him to, in order for you to gain one thing to another, or maybe as a choosing is working in your company, in your area, and this is what you ought to do, this is how you ought to treat them, this is the way you ought to do. You don't need to talk to them, you don't need to take advantage of them, and maybe you see them as someone whom you can use to to increase your weight. Believe me, you will end up losing that weight. Believe me. Many masters will know what I'm talking about. There are some people whom you treat bad. You're going to understand that your business will start just to collapse. Your business will start to collapse, go down. That is what happened in the life of Haman. When Haman plotted evil against Esther, it ended up going down slow and steady, till he do what? He dig a pit for himself and died. The same place he dig for Esther, that is the same place they buried him. So whenever you do what? You try to lie to a choosing, it ends up causing calamity around you. Believe me, even if they know or they don't know, or maybe you have that thought that if you do it, they will not discover it. But believe me, the spirit of a choosing bear witness with your spirit. So if you use any choosing, or maybe you have used others, take advantage of others, and nothing happened, and you decide to continue, and you meet someone who is a choosing, and you decide to use him, and maybe he cried to God, because the tears of a choosing is like a rushing blood from the vein. It can do and undo. So what am I trying to say? That is when Cain killed Abel, the blood of Cain, Abel, cried to the Lord. It shook heaven. So listen to me. Whoever that is thinking of all people taking you for granted, talking bad of you, speaking one to another, a time is coming that many of them will start to experience many things that they can't even explain. And a lot of people know what they are going through because of what the lie that they tell you. Believe me, they know particularly that the moment they start to lie to you in order for them to use you or gain something from you or profit something from you, they know accurately what happened next, but they will never let you know. They will never reveal it. because they are too ashamed to tell you whom you truly are or what have happened. It's just like years back what I encountered. So after I was being thrown out, so it come to a point where a reverend father also went in my back to betray me. They took a huge of money from the woman that betrayed me. And how I discovered is that I dream it, and even my friend here was making a call. He still repeated the same thing, not knowing that I was in the door. So even the pastor and the lawyers, they take the money, and it comes to a point where the pastor, it's not, I can't call him a pastor because it's just like someone who assists a reverend. Whenever reverend is not around, he assists them. So he got to a point where he started to tell me that the woman tell her that if she know that I'm a kind of person like this, he will have not treat me the way she treated me, because she is going through a lot. She is losing a lot. So the moment you decide to lie to a choosing in order for you to profit one thing to another, you come to understand that things, calamities will start to happen step by step by step. You will just be facing hard time, struggles, everything will start to happen. Unbelievable thing that you never encountered before will just start to occur because you messed up with someone whom you ought not to. You know what I'm saying? So brothers, if someone have take advantage of you or treat you badly, believe me, time is coming that they will face what they never believe, that they will encounter things which they never believe if they refuse to reconcile. Believe me. Remain blessed.